Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hello, you all. Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIV Zoom School, and this is Ariful Islam, Assistant Teacher of English, National English Version School Morning Shift. Today I am going to take an ICT class for class 6 students. Our today's topic, Chapter 2, Lesson 1 discussions. So, my dear students, open your ICT book and go to Chapter 2, page number 20. We will discuss today Lesson 1, Instruments related to ICT and computer. So, let's start our today's work. First, let's see our today's class ICT, class 6, subject ICT, topic Chapter 2, Lesson 1 discussion. Term Harvey Ali, Teacher Ariful Islam, Lecture 7. SW will be 4. There is a mistake of SW. Before 4, SW5 has gone. So we are correcting. This SW will be 4. This is a mobile number and today's date. So let's start our today's class. Chapter 2. Instruments related to information and communication technology. After reading this chapter, we will be able to describe how a computer works, describe the instruments used in ICT, explain their functions performed by different instruments used in ICT, explain hardware and software. Let's start our class. Lesson 1, Instruments, equipments related to ICT computer. The device which is behind the great change of the entire world that started with the use of information and communication technology is computer. It has been told earlier that when we say the word computer, a picture of a TV like monitor, a box of CPU means central processing unit, and a keyboard come to our mind. Because we all are used to seeing this. Nowadays, we visualize the picture of a laptop like an open book when we say computer. But there are more types of computers. Those are shown in the following pictures. You can see this is called a supercomputer. The first big computer, mini computer, desktop, laptop, tablet PC, and a smartphone. We have already told you how the computer can bring a change in the entire world. An instrument is made to perform a particular task. So an instrument is made to perform a particular task. For example, a screwdriver used to open a screw. The work of a screwdriver is to open a screw. People travel by vehicles. We can neither open a screw by vehicles. You cannot open a screw by vehicles, nor we can travel by screwdrivers. We cannot travel by screwdrivers. So an instrument is used in a particular field. But computers are a different type of instrument. It can perform unlimited number of different tasks. So computer can perform unlimited number of different works. In one side, a computer can perform complex calculations. On the other side, it can also be used to draw pictures. So it is no surprise that a device that can do so many things can bring a revolution in the world. Surely, you all want to know how a computer works. Many of you may think that the process of how a computer works is very complex, but that's not at all true. The main process of how a computer works is very easy. The following picture shows you the process. Let's go to this space. So this is the input. When we are giving input with the mouse or keyboard, it goes to the memory, then it goes to the processor, and then it comes again in the memory, and then we get the output. How computer works. You can see in the picture that it has 4 major parts. So computer has four major parts. How many parts? Four major parts. Input, output, memory, and processor. This is very important. When you give information and data to a computer through input, they are stored in the memory of the computer. The processor receives information. So what does the processor do? Processor receives information and data from the memory, uses them and stores the results in the memory. When the work is complete, the computer returns you information and data through output. This is the process of work of all computers of the world. So we know that computer has four major parts: input, output, memory, and processor. Those of you who have either seen or used the computer may have understood that the keyboard or the mouse is the means of giving input. So through the keyboard or mouse, we are giving input. We send data to the computer by this. The computer shows the result in the monitor after finishing the work or gives us a print through the printer. Therefore, these are the media of sending output. So printer is the output device. We see neither the memory nor the processor of a computer from outside. These are installed inside the computer. We have talked about keyboard, mouse, and monitor and printer. So keyboard, mouse are the input device, and monitor and printer are the output device. As the input and the output devices of a computer. So first two are input and second two are output devices. You must have understood that a computer may have many instruments other than this. We shall discuss those instruments in the next lessons. We have told you how a computer works, but we have not told you how the same computer can sometimes be used for drawing pictures, for listening to songs, and again for doing complex accounting work. If you do not know how that happens, then your knowledge regarding computers will be incomplete. Input, output, memory, and processor that we have just discussed are instruments of some sort. These parts of a computer instruments are called hardwares. So these are called hardwares. We need to keep specific data in the memory of a computer if you want computer to do something for us. This data goes to the processor. So you can see, to activate a computer, softwares are necessary along with hardwares. You know what the software means? And go to next page. This data goes to the processor, and the processor can do many different functions. These are called softwares. So we need to use accounting related softwares when we want to do some complex calculations. Similarly, when you want to draw pictures, we need to use drawing related softwares. So different softwares work different kinds of works. So human intelligence is the most powerful in the world. It is more powerful than the powerful supercomputer. So human brain is more powerful than the supercomputer. So we should never compare a human brain with a computer. Even then, to give the example of hardware and software, it can be easily said that a child can do nothing by himself just after birth, because his brain is like a hardware without any software. When the child comes to your age, then he can do many things like you. So it can be said that now many softwares have been inserted into his hardware, which is why he can do many things which he could not do before. Again, you were reminded. Remind means recall, remembering something, that it is an insult to human brain if human brain is compared with a computer. So human brain is a wonderful and extraordinary thing of the world. So my dear students, there is SW4. This will be SW4. There is a mistake of SW. SW5 has been gone before SW4. So this will be SW4. Chapter 2, Lesson 1. Make 5 OWA. One word answer. Okay, my dear students. So that's all today, my dear students. Keep practicing at home. Okay, my dear students. Do your assign SW at home and submit on Saturday from 9 AM to 3 PM in the school library. Keep practicing at home. Avoid parents. Stay safe, stay well. See you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.